Thank you. Thank you to everyone who has joined so far. Please keep sharing the link. Please keep sharing the link. We are getting ready to interact with our district governor. The year 2025 is finally to an end. Let's review what has happened in this month of November. Is ending with a bang, and we're preparing to enter the month of December. So let us keep sharing the link. Let's keep sharing the link, fellow Rotarians, to join so that we can all interact with our district governor this beautiful Saturday morning. All right, I apologize. I realized that I was muted, but I hope you heard my introduction. Please, at this point, we would like to invite our United District Governor, the Prince of Impact. Like I said, he is the DG with steez. Please let us virtually welcome Rotarian Prince Henry Akinyele as he prepares to interact with us.
Rotary, the DG will log back in a few minutes.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yes.
Okay, then. Yes. In that case, I will go ahead.
So you might just be doing recognition while he does that.
Yes, I will do that. I will just go ahead. We have the news. Okay. Once more, I would like to say a big thank you to the sponsor of this year's month's edition of the DG Interactive Session, Rotary Club of Abule Egba Metropolitan. Thank you so much for sponsoring the November edition of the DG Interactive Session. But at this point, we are going to be taking happenings around the district, happenings in District 9111 news, edited by Rotarian Olalekan Otun. First, the headlines. Rotary Club of Abule Egba Metropolitan commended for skills acquisition training. District 9111 Family of Rotary End of the Year Party holds next Saturday. Rotary District 9111 Dinner and Dance holds today. District 9111 image holds on Wednesday, December 3rd. Now the news in full. Oyebanji Awoshika and Bolarinde set for Rotary District 9111 Foundation dinner celebrating Prince Julian Adelusi Adeluyi at 85. A state governor, His Excellency Biodu Oyebanji, a corporate titan chief, Samuel Bolarinde, an accomplished administrator, Dr. Dere Awoshika, are set to lead celebrated Nigerians who are built to attend the 2025 Rotary International District 9111 Foundation Dinner and Dance today at 3 p.m. at Muzon Center, Onikon, Lagos. I hope we're all getting ready with our lovely dinner gowns and black suits and black tie to dance the night away right at Muzon Center this evening. Now, the dinner and dance event is themed the Royal Gala. It's in honor of Prince Julius Adelusi Adeluyi, the doyen of Rotary in Nigeria, former Minister of Health and founder of Julie PLC. Now, while Chief Bolarinde is the chairman of the occasion and Dr. Mrs. Awoshika and Governor Oyebanye have been invited as keynote speaker and special guests respectively at the event that promises to be elegant and inspiring. According to the district governor, Rotary International District 9111, Rotarian Prince Henry Akinyele, the event, which would also be attended by Rotary International President-elect Yinka Babalola and Rotary Foundation trustee Ijoma Pearl Okoro, is dedicated to commemorate and celebrate the 85th birthday of former Health Minister and Doyen, past District Governor Prince Julius Adelusi Adeluyi, and would also witness the launch of the Rotary Foundation named gift and endowments in his honor. Now, the second news. Rotary International District 9111 is set to host public seminar with a theme: strengthening Rotary's credibility and visibility for strategic communication on Wednesday, December 3rd, 2025 at 10 a.m. Yes, we are calling on all Rotarians of District 9111 to please register our public image seminar that on Wednesday, December 3rd, 2025. And of course, I will be the MC along with Rotarian Odibo, and we're looking forward to having you there. So we're expecting your presence on that day, on December 3rd. Now, Rotary District 9111 Governor Rotarian Prince Henry Akinyele disclosed that the public image seminar will take place at the Keystone Bank Rotary Center, 8 Lado Akintola Street, Ikeja, GRA, Lagos, and promises to be a transformative day dedicated to enhancing how Rotary is perceived and celebrated in our communities. The German Ideas Communications Limited, Chief Yemi Akeju, is the chairman. Keynote speakers are both commissioners for information, Ogun State and Lagos State, Mr. Kayode Akimade and Mr. Gbenga Omotosho, respectively. The theme speakers include Mr. Muyiwa Akonde, Group Head Corporate Affairs, CFAX Group, speaking on using public relations strategy in telling Rotary story with impact. Veteran broadcaster Mrs. Bimbo Oloyede on telling Rotary story with credibility. Publisher Marketing Edge magazine Mr. John Ajayi to speak on strategic media engagement and Rotary's brand. Now, the district governor nominee Rotarian Samuel Ayetutu on brand center and Rotary logo. Rotarian Jide Ogunleye, the IPP of Rotary Club of Golden, the chief executive of Rightmate Technology Limited, will be speaking on using social media to amplify Rotary's positive stories. Now, our special guest of honor are Rotarian Honorable Stephen Olukayode Ogundipe, President of Rotary Club of Ewotuntu and Chairman, Lagos State House of Assembly Committee on Information, Strategy and Security, and Rotarian Dr. Shebumta, Group Chief Executive of Wiseup International Logistics. The chairman of Public Image Committee, Rotarian Otun Olalekan, revealed that Rotarians, clubs, public image chairmen, public relations experts, advertising and marketing communications practitioners are expected to attend the seminar. We're expecting all of you to attend this seminar. It's going to be inspirational. It's going to be informative. It's going to be engaging. So I expect to see all of you right at the district on December 3rd, 2025 for our public image seminar. Now we're moving on to the next news item before we wrap up on the happenings in District 9111. DG Akinyele commends Rotary Club of Abulegba Metropolitan on vocational skills training. Governor Rotarian Prince Henry Akinyele has commended Rotary Club of Abulegba Metropolitan for its vocational skills training and empowerment projects. DG Akinyele stated that vocational skills training, tie and dye, onadire and batik for small-scale entrepreneurs, especially women and youth, has created self-employment opportunities. He urged Rotary Club of Abulegba Metropolitan and Rotarians established businessmen to continue to empower and mentor small-scale entrepreneurs, especially women and youth, for the betterment of our economy and communities. The President Rotary Club of Abulegba Metropolitan, Rotarian Adiola Babatunde Felix, revealed that our club continues to provide support, guidance, and training assistance to recipients of vocational training on dye and tie and dye held in March 2025 at Miron Community Senior High School, Baale Street, Miron, Lagos. Now we're moving on to the last news item on the happenings in District 9111. Now, Rotary International District 9111 is set to host the end-of-year Family of Rotary Party next Saturday, December 13, 2025 at Sports Training Ground, Nitel Kappa, Oshodi, Lagos. Family Ganza! Wow, it's beginning to smell a lot like Christmas. And I know fellow Rotarians are preparing to come with their Christmas hats and, of course, with their touch of red for the Family Ganza event that will be happening on December 13, 2025. Now, Rotary District 9111 Governor Prince Henry Akinyele stated that the Family of Rotary themed event is tagged Family Ganza. Yes, it is a family affair, a time of fun. And adequate arrangements have been made for full participation by over 78 registered clubs in the district. The Chairman Family of Rotary Planning Committee, past Assistant Governor Samson Okey, disclosed that it is the time of the year for Rotarians and their families to socialize and unwind in a very conducive environment. In his contribution, the Secretary of the Planning Committee, Rotarian Lekan Lubajo, stated that clubs are expected to register and represent their zones as clubs in the same zone will be arranged together. He added that club registration covers the provision of canopy, 2 dozens of chairs, 4 tables, electric power connection from the general source, access to participate in all events, zonal game competitions, entertainment of the children, and unlimited access to the children's playground, games, village, and visit to the Father Christmas grotto. Wow, he stated. And of course, this is where we call it a wrap on all the happenings in District 9111. At this point, we are going to be taking a short break, and we will be right back. So sit back and relax. The DG Interactive session continues right after this break. All right, welcome back. It's still the November edition of the DG Interactive session. I want to say a big thank you to everyone, to all our Rotary leaders and to our fellow Rotarians for joining us this beautiful Saturday morning. Okay, I just realized that some more Rotarians joined us during the course of this program this morning. Please, I would like to recognize IPP Bolatito Olaboye from Rotary Club of Ikeja South. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. We appreciate your presence here this morning. I would like to recognize Rotarian Bolua Tiwi Aya Opaleke from Rotary Club of Omole Golden. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Thank you. Please try to tag your names properly, so that even with your club, so that we can recognize you properly. Thank you so much. I would like to recognize Rotarian Eznia Emeka Iweka. Thank you so much for joining us and for tuning in this beautiful morning. I would like to recognize Rotarian King Michael, the United President of Rotary Club of Isolo. Thank you so much for tuning in this very beautiful morning on the DG Interactive session. I want to thank Rotarian Olufemi Oloyede. Thank you so much for tuning in this morning. I would like to also recognize PP Angela Nodem. Thank you so much for tuning in this beautiful morning on the program. I also like to recognize the United President of Rotary Club of Akowonjo, Rotarian David Mowe. Thank you so much. Taiwo Ebenezer, and also I recognize Rotarian. I'd like to recognize Rotarian John Odibo. Mr. Massive, thank you for tuning in this morning. I'd like to recognize Rotarian Oyime Akpan. I also like to recognize Rotarian Usuchukwu Ozegalo. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let me check the chat box if there's any comments. Okay. All right, that is noted. We know that the family of Rotary, family Ganza is December and that's correct. Thank you so much, Rotarian Patricia Unwarichi. Okay, at this point, my United District Governor, should we commence or?
Thank you so much, Rotarian. I thank you very much. It's been a very wonderful morning with you. And I must commend your newscasting so far. And I think it is high time now we have a TV station in Rotary, and because we have resources that can adequately handle these programs. I thank you very much for having me. Good morning.
Oh, good morning, United District Governor, the Prince of Impact, our DJ with the steez. Wow. So, sir, fellow Rotarians, Rotary leaders are ready to interact with you. We'll just ask you a few questions. Now, my DJ, sir, please, can you tell us your experience of the last?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you loud and clear, my district governor.
Fantastic. Once again, I want to say good morning, my fellow Rotarians. It's my honor, it's my pleasure to be with you this morning on this edition of DG Speaks. And I sincerely want to thank you for those of you who joined earlier, and as many of us that are here. I'm just hoping that we're going to have more members join this program. This is an opportunity to interact with the district governor. And I must say that we need, some of us that are here, please, we need to appeal to our members to please be part of these programs. This number is not too encouraging. We have almost about 3,000 Rotarians in the district. And I just hope that some will join before the end of this program. I know it's a Saturday morning and everybody is trying to have some rest, but it's also good that we listen to our district governor. So I thank you very much for being here. And especially I recognize all the district leaders that are online. I recognize my United President. I could see very few of you here. It is my pleasure, once again to be here. And like you said, it's been an incredible 5 good months. Now the race that started just some few days ago is now counting down. So far, we have done 5 months, and I must say that it's been so wonderful, incredible interacting with Rotarians across our districts. As of today, we have done over 46 DG visits to clubs, and I must say that this has actually exposed me to quite a lot of things Rotary is doing all over our districts. It's been so impactful to see quite a lot of projects, impactful projects that are being carried out by our Rotarians. So I must commend all the clubs we have visited, and of those we have not visit, and they are doing so great within their community. I just want to say kudos to Rotary. I am proud, sincerely very proud to be a Rotarian, And sometimes some few days ago, I had the opportunity of speaking to 2 local government chair and chairman in Lagos, chairman in Lagos, and we exchanged some ideas, and they were so excited to see what Rotary has been doing in their community. So this is how great we are. And I want to thank you for being part of this laudable project I have seen. So far, so good. We've had additions of 266 Rotarians within the last 5 months, and this has taken our number to about higher, with a net gain of about 266. I want to thank you very much for that emojis from our members. I love that. And with this 266, it only shows we have been able to have an addition of 2 Rotary clubs. We have shattered 2 Rotary clubs this Rotary year. We have Ikeja Cosmopolitan and Abule Egba Oban. And this is a very good update and good progress, as regard our district. Though our plan this Rotary year is to have a minimum of 10 new clubs. But I am so confident that before the end of the year, we are going to achieve this goal. There are quite a lot of professional clubs ongoing. We have one for e-golfers. We have quite a lot that I would love to put on our platform, District 9111 platform, maybe sometimes next week, so that we can encourage our friends who are living in these areas to please join Rotary and join the new clubs. So I want to thank you for that. And I must not fail to say that, yes, we've had loss as well as we have recorded almost about 22 laws, and so far, and this is not too good. So I want to please encourage us to please continue to encourage our members. I know they must have been terminated, maybe due to payment of dues and all that, but at the same time, we have to be our brothers keepers. Let's get in touch with people and let us feel their pulse and support, so that we don't lose these 266 we have gained this Rotary year. Please, it has been observed over years that it's almost like going in through one door and going out through the other door. Please let us try as much as possible to hold tight to this net gain. So at the end of the Rotary year, we can celebrate not only as a district, but even to a zonal level. So I want to encourage us to please do that. Excuse me.
Oh, sorry about that, my DJ.
I must also, yes, thank you. Thank you. I must also say that I will announce to you that we have also added 2 Rotaract clubs. The Rotaract Club of Eko Unimed, being sponsored by Rotary Club of Maryland, and Rotaract Club of Aboshu Dabiola Polytechnic, being sponsored by Rotary Club of Abeokuta. I also want to seize this opportunity. Thank you, Boluwatibi. I want to please encourage all of us to go back to our clubs. Let us do more for our Rotaract clubs. Let us have more Rotaract clubs. If you get to other parts of our zones, the East African and all that, they are growing so well in Rotaract movements. We should understand the fact that they are partners now. And so let us encourage. I want to encourage all clubs to at least charter at least 1 Rotaract clubs. These are the future of Rotary. And we are hoping that if we have quite a number of them, they will be able to transit, to Rotary very soon. So I encourage us. We've done 2 on that aspect as well. As regard our givings, the Rotary Foundation, I must also commend you, our Rotarians, for all you have done this Rotary year in terms of our contributions to Rotary Foundation. As of today, we have done very well, above $180,000 into our foundation. I think. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. This is quite very encouraging. We understand the fact that our ultimate goal is $500,000, but I must say that this is quite encouraging. I know people are trying to settle Rotary, clubs deals, and also installation ceremonies and all the rest. I know by the time we jump into the other half of the year, it's going to move far above this. And I must also say to you that so far we've had 119 Polaris fellows, those that have moved from not being a Polaris now to Polaris fellow. We've had 1 benefactor. We've had 6 major donors. We've had 1 major gift, and we've had 221 every Rotarian every year. But I still want to talk about every Rotarian every year. My Rotarians, it is a responsibility give to our foundation. Like I said, if we are almost about 3,000 Rotarians, 221 commitments to our foundation in terms of every, it's a small number. So I want to encourage, let us take this out. Let us put something, a minimum of $100 into our foundation this Rotary year. And I want to encourage you. We could go by way of a susu. What I mean is do it gradually. You may not do it at once. Now the exchange rate is at 1,450. So you can do 50,000 this month, 20,000 next month. And before you know it, you are done. You've been able to play your part as a Rotarian for giving to every Rotarian every year. So that is the update as regard our membership and our giving. I must also say that in terms of the service project, we have done so well. I mentioned that at the beginning of the program. And I must also remind you that the work is ongoing at our peace center in Agowoye. Like we've all agreed, we are building a peace college at Olabisi Onabanjo University, which is going to be a hub, for the studying of peace, building and conflict prevention, and of course also security related courses. There's no better time, my dear Rotarians, to talk about peace than this time. It is quite very good that our district is taking a lead in terms of our peace initiative. So I want to encourage us to please support this project so we can have it done. Permit me to break this to you that Rotary International saw what we are doing on this particular project on social media, and they got in touch with us, and they encouraged us, to affiliate this particular program. Being run in conjunction with Olabisi Onabanjo University in Agowoye, to affiliate it with other peace centers all over the world. This is a great plus for us, and it's a cause that is worth, investing on. So I want to encourage us to please join hands with us, no matter how little. Please, even if it is 50,000, if it is 20,000, please make your own contributions to this peace project. It's a huge project, building from scratch and having a center like that. But I just hope that many of us will join either through our clubs or through individual contributions. And like I have said to you, people with significant, huge contributions of $1 million and above are going to have their names on the marble, on the at the entrance of the events there. Of the peace center. So I want to encourage us to let us also encourage our friends who are not Rotarian corporate organizations to please support us so that we can achieve this project before the end of the Rotary year. So I thank you very much, Onyi. I don't want to take too much of your time. I think I've been able to dwell on what we have been able to achieve, in the month of November, and of course, cumulatively from the inception of the Rotary year. I thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, my district governor. I just want to just briefly give us your comments, on this few questions before we move on to other segments on this of the DG Interactive session. And of course, I need to mention this again, that this November edition of the DG Interactive session is proudly sponsored by Rotary Club of Abulegba Metropolitan. Please, can we give them a virtual round of applause? Thank you so much for sponsoring this edition of the DG Interactive session. We're looking forward to more clubs sponsoring DG Interactive session. Okay, so the question we actually want to ask you, my DG sir, is that I want to just ask you about your experience at the All Nigeria Rotary Convention. Of course, what Rotarians should expect during the Rotary District 9111 Foundation Dinner and Dance, and how you are preparing to celebrate the Family of Rotary End of the Year party, and just your comment on that before we wrap up and we move on to other interviews today. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Rotary. I'll start with West African Project Fair. It's been a very it was very enriching. It has been a very, very, very enriching program, and like I said, it's an avenue. That event in Togo was an avenue for us to seek for partners. Hello, can you hear me very well?
Yes, my DG sir, I can hear you loud and clear.
Thank you very much. It's an avenue for us to seek for partners in terms of our global grant projects. And I want to say this morning, I don't want to go into a learning session, but the best way to go for our clubs is to please adopt this, model of global grant to carry out our service project. As we all know that the minimum project you can do under a global grant is $30,000 US. If that is the only project you do in a year, that is good enough. I have mentioned this to us that sometimes ago, you know, it was discovered that in the East Africa, I'm talking about Kenya, Uganda, and the rest, they were running on over 300 global grant projects within a year. Why the most we have done in our district is around six global grant projects. So you can imagine it's nothing to compare of. If we can have an access to over $30,000 even in just 100 places, that is about $300,000. If that such money is put into our economy in Lagos alone, you know what it means. So I want to encourage us to be part of it, and that was what we experienced at Lobe, you know, during the West African Project Fair. Also, at All Nigerian Rotary Convention in Port Harcourt, it was incredible. It was fantastic. And the program is biannual, at least once in every 2 years, where all Rotarians all over the country converge to fellowship, to network and share ideas. I must thank all our members who were in Port Harcourt, and I know that it was a swell time for us. It was a beautiful moment, meeting Rotarians from across the country, and of course, also listened to inspiring, you know, and then engaging presentations from our leaders. It was nice to meet with our Rotary International Director-elect, Emmanuel Katangoli, and listen to his story, very touching story, and of course, our RIPE, the Rotary International President-elect, Nika Babalola, and our trustees, and all leaders across the country. You can imagine having over 50, 60 past Rotary governors at that event across the nation. Wow. It was a very beautiful experience. So I want to enjoin you to please start preparing, packing your bags for the next event, which is going to come up in the year 2027, to be hosted by District 9126, maybe in Ibadan or in Lorry. Yes, I think you also mentioned about the Rotary Foundation dinner and dance coming up this evening. There are Rotarians. There's nowhere you could be this evening than to be at the Museum Center. We are going to have an unforgettable evening. It's going to be an evening of dance, an evening of music, an evening of contributions, you know, where we are going to have a launch of a name gift, an endowment fund in the name of our Doyen, the first district governor in Nigeria, our own past district governor, Prince Julius Adelusi Adeluyi. We are putting up an endowment fund in his honor that is going to be permanent in our endowment fund, permanent in Rotary Foundation. And the essence of this, the interest of this fund comes to our district year in, year out. You understand? So it's our goal to raise $250,000 this evening. And I hope that you are going to be part of it. It's a continuous process. If you are not at the launch this evening, please you can also have it in mind that you are going to make a contribution to this. Even if it is just $50, $100, by the time we open it this evening, please also be part of this. I want to specially thank all our district leaders, all my Rotarians who have made a huge contributions to this foundation. Rotarians, let me shock you. Even before the event, as at this moment, we have raised well over $60,000 already, for this fund. So I am confident. Before the end of this Rotary year, we are going to reach that landmark of $250,000 as an endowment fund in honor of our PDG, and it's our own. The money is there in perpetuity and it's going to be there for life. You understand? Even when we are no more, the funds remains at the Rotary Foundation and doing good in the world. So I want to please encourage you to please join us in this launch. Yes, we're going to have Family Gansa come upper weekend, and I just hope that you are all going to be part of this. It's going to be another beautiful moment to fellowship, to drink, dine, and wine together as Rotarians. This is going to be one of the programs to close the year 2025. So I want to enjoin all of us to be part of it. As at today, I think less than 10 clubs has registered, paid for their booths. So please, fellow Rotarian, ask your president, have we paid for our own booths? I look forward to seeing as many of you there to please join us to celebrate the family of Rotary. So don't be left out. I know Rotarian Okenye, our past assistant governor, will speak about this very soon. So I don't know if I've been able to answer all those load of questions you have posed.
Yes.
Thank you very much for having me.
You have, my district governor. As fellow Rotary leaders, we are prepared to interact with you. At this point, we are just going to go straight to an interview session. Please drop your comments in the chat box. Our district governor will interact with you and respond to them. Thank you so much, my DG, sir. But at this point, we need to invite Rotarian Adiola Babatunde Felix, the president of Rotary Club of Abule Egba Metropolitan, the sponsor of the November edition of the DG Interactive Session. Please, you are welcome. You are welcome. Rotarian Adiola Babatunde Felix. You are welcome. Kindly unmute yourself. Rotarian Babatunde Felix.
Yeah, good morning.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, good morning, my United Presidents. Good morning. Thank you so much for sponsoring the November edition.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yes, for sponsoring the November edition of the DG Interactive Session. We really appreciate this. Big thank you. And we are come on December 3rd, 2025 at the Public Image Seminar. We will be presenting our appreciation gift to you. So thank you so much for being a sponsor of the November edition of the DG Interactive Session. And thank you. This is a special edition. As you can see, we are doing it at the comfort of home. All right. So now we just want to run through some questions. Now, can you tell our audience more about Rotary Club of Abule Egba Metropolitan, a recent project, a donation of food items to widows in Abule Egba community?
Thank you very much, Rotary. Firstly, I want to appreciate you for this great opportunity. Let me acknowledge the presence of my DG, the past president in attendance, the past DG, the United President, and the AGs. Thank you very much for the opportunity. Well, Rotary Club of Abule Egba is one of the great and one of the active club in under District 9110. 15 years by next year, April 15th. It was sponsored by the Rotary Club of Maryland for the benefit of those people who does not know. And then it was during the time of DG Dende Shoga. That was when the Rotary Club of Abule Egba was shattered. Yes, concerning the project of the food item given to the widows Abule Egba community, well, it is one of our key priority projects that we normally do every year. This is what
we're having a bit of a network issue.
Yearly, at least in every year, at least we hosted every year. Hello, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Hello, what can you?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yes, I can hear you. The network is a bit shaky. Okay, can you just also go into the key priority projects for your Rotary Club this year? How do you plan to achieve them?
Well, by the grace of God, we are working that we achieve the project this year. The major key project for this year is under basic education and literacy. We are having a school 6 classroom at Army Children's School in Abulegba, where we want to renovate the classrooms for them. Also, there is a school within the Abulegba environment, which is Ebenezer. When we are doing our need assessment, we discover that there is a serious issue in that school for the pupils, for them not to have water in the school. So we have took it upon ourselves to see that we are giving them a what do you call it, solar borehole this year. So those are the area, and then also the Etam maternal child care. We are also see how we are going to equip many of our within Abulegba metropolitan. Can you hear me? Oh, the network.
Oh, yes.
Yes. Those are the key area that we are working towards, and the club members and everyone have been working tremendously to see that we achieve our goal this Rotary year. Thank you very much.
Wow, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Can we all give a virtual round of applause? So Rotary Club of Abulegba Metropolitan and United Presidents for sponsoring the November edition of the DG Interactive session. This is all we can take right now. I want to say thank you to you. We appreciate you. We are going to go on a short break, and of course, up next is going to be Rotarian John Odibo, who is the secretary of the Public Image Committee for District 9111. He's going to be talking about briefly the public image seminar that is coming up on December 3rd. Thank you so much, Rotarian Babatokunle Felix. Thank you so much, President of Rotary Club of Abulegba Metropolitan. At this point, let's go on a quick break. And of course, we will be right back. The DG Interactive session continues right after this break. Thank you. While we wait for that, I would just like to recognize, okay, we have a break. Oh, welcome back on the DG Interactive session, and at this point, we are going to welcome John Odibo, the president nominee of Rotary Club of Akowonjo and the secretary of Rotary District 9111 Public Image Committee. John Odibo, you are welcome to the DG Interactive session. Thank you so much for being a part of this beautiful Saturday morning.
A very good morning to you, Oye. How are you doing today? It's good to see your beautiful face. And I must say that you are doing a very beautiful job. Thank you so very much.
I learned from you because you handed over the baton to me when you were doing DG Speaks last year during the magical year. So much.
Yeah,
all right.
You bring a lot of value. You bring a lot of value to the table. So you are highly recommended, and you have not disappointed us.
Thank you. Thank you. Massive comments, and I hold it there to my. Okay, all right. So we are preparing for our public image seminar, District 9111. It's happening on December 3rd, Wednesday, December 3rd, 2025. I believe fellow Rotarians, they are getting ready, they have registered. So now, can you just tell us the theme for Rotary District 9111 Public Image Seminar, and why was it chosen?
All right, thank you very much. You have been doing so much in publicizing this particular event. Well, let me go straight into your answer. We have chosen strengthening Rotary's credibility and visibility through strategic communication. That's the team. And Well, it highlights the importance of strategic communication building Rotary's reputation. I'm going to the reason for this particular one. Secondly, is to encourage members to craft and share compelling stories showcasing Rotary's impact, all over our communities. And it's also to foster amplifying Rotary's visibility and visibility. When you are trying to be visible, credibility must go today. What it means, we need to also do things professionally and ethically. We need to do things in line with our Rotary core values. So those are the reasons behind the theme for this year of image seminar. Thank you.
All right. Okay. So before we let you go, this is a very important thing, especially when we say seminar. Would there be opportunities for networking, collaboration among these? And before I also let you go, should we expect something different this year?
Well, we are always bringing something new. We're always bringing something different. When we look at the portfolio of the caliber of people that will be speaking with us, it in itself is something different. And we have particularly brought in experts in particular areas, especially when you talk about strategy. Strategy is talking about long term, so it's always long term, so that we are not just for now. We are also projecting into the future. We are doing something sustainable, and so we have arranged very powerful people. Let me quickly mention a few of the topics and the people behind it, if you allow me. Using public image strategy in telling Rotary stories with impact. This topic will be handled by Mr. Mo, corporate affairs, affairs. Number two is telling Rotary story with credibility by veteran broadcaster Bimbo Oloyede. I grew up knowing this woman as a broadcaster, and this is what she's doing. So it comes with experience, it comes with a lot of impact, when it comes to journalism and mass communication in general. We also have a topic on strategic media engagement and Rotary's brand by the publisher Edge magazine, Mr. Majayi. Also, we are not leaving Rotarians, out of this, because we also have a lot of friends amongst us. Rotarian, Samuel Aitutu, who will be speaking on the center and Rotary logo. And the last but not the least topic will be using social media to amplify Rotary. The Chief Executive Officer of Technology Limited. So when you look at this, you can see that we are projecting in the future. We are sustaining communication. And over the years, we see a lot of activities happening in the public image area. Part of it is what we have taken. We have moved from DigiSpeaks to Digi Intercession. And our own very DG, the Prince of Impact, just mentioned TV. Am I hearing something? Is something cooking? Is something smelling? He just mentioned Rotary TV. We'll keep our fingers crossed and watch this happen. I know it's going to happen very soon. Thank you very much, Oyi.
Oh, thank you very much, Rotarian John Odibo. Wow. I'm sure our Rotary leaders and fellow Rotarians are ready. And of course, you need to get ready, because Rotarian Odibo and I will be comparing the public image seminar on December 3rd, Wednesday, December 3rd, 2025 at the district. So we look forward to seeing all of you there on that day. So I would like to recognize some wonderful personalities who tune in this beautiful Saturday morning. I would like to recognize PAG Ade Oyenekon. Thank you so much, sir, for joining and tuning in this morning on the program. I would like to also recognize Rotarian Adeshino Abiola. I would like to recognize AG College. Thank you so much, the AG of my club, Rotary Club of Akko. Thank you so much for tuning in this morning. I would like to recognize Rotarian Babatunde Kushimo. I would like to recognize as well Rotarian Bola Adewumi, United President of Rotary Club of Ikeja Central. I also like to recognize Rotarian Ganyu Mapeloju, Rotary Club of Isolo Metro. I would like to recognize Rotarian Givet Nwachuku, our wonderful secretary of Rotary Club of Akko. Thank you so much, Givet, for tuning in this morning on the November edition of the DG Interactive Session. Well, I'd like to recognize PAG Mofta Adeloton from Rotary Club of Oregon. Thank you so much for tuning in this beautiful Saturday morning. I'd like to recognize Rotarian Obafemi Obadino from Rotary Club of Maryland. I'd like to recognize as well, oh, wow, our delectable, vibrant Chief of Staff, PAG Busola Satui. Thank you so much, my PAG man. Thank you so much for tuning in this morning. We appreciate your presence this morning. Rotarian Dolapo, thank you. Rotarian Fati, the United President of Rotary Club of Agbara. Thank you so much for tuning in this morning. Rotarian Sandra, and also Rotarian Theophilus. Okay, all right, okay. Well, wow, the numbers are growing. The numbers are growing. Well, we are gradually getting ready to round up. At this point, we would like to invite our district governor back on the program so we can wrap this up in a very, very majestic way. Our Prince of Impact, our district governor with steez, Rotarian Prince Henry Akinyele. I am sure we are ready to interact and, of course, close this program in a wonderful way as we prepare to wear our dinner gown and the men wear their black tie and their black suits for the Rotary Foundation dinner and dance this beautiful evening at Muzon Center. My district governor, sir, we are.
Thank you, Rotarian Noyin. I've been trying to look for my black tie. I thought I kept it somewhere. Maybe after this session, I will have to search more to make sure that the dressing for tonight is fantastic and it's very beautiful. So I thank you very much once again for having me. It's been a pleasure to be here. I feel so honored to speak to these beautiful, handsome Rotarians this morning. I sincerely want to thank you for being part of this. Please let us continue to encourage our friends, our members, colleagues, fellow Rotarians to please join us on this particular program. I must commend what the Public Image Committee are doing, and of course, the anchor of this program, Rotarian Noyin. I must commend you. I thank you very much for your passion to make sure that this program comes up every month. And I must not also fail to appreciate the Rotary Club of Abule Egba Metro using my president, Rotarian Babatunde Felix, as a point of contact for sponsoring this particular edition. I say a very big thank you. That's a very good one from you. And on that note, fellow Rotarians, let us go out there. You know, I want us, by the time we come back this time next month, I want to reel out that, yes, we are above $250,000 in terms of our giving to the Rotary Foundation. And of course, we are close to over 300 additions. I mean, new members joining our organizations through various clubs. There are quite a number of clubs that have not added single one. But permit me to remind you of our agreement, the mantra of saying one bring one. Have you done your part? You know, so please, like I will always say, you belong to a community where you stay. Some of us, we have different big places of worship, whether you are a Christian or a Muslim. You have your clients, you have your customers, you have your cousins, you have your family members. try as much as possible and get just one person out of this pool to join our organizations. Rotary is about a game of number. And I want to please play with you to please play your part. I have overdone my introduce just one, bring one to Rotary this year. And in terms of giving, do your little, even to polio, you know, just do, even if it is $20, do your part as a Rotarians and be fulfilled. So I look forward to seeing you next Rotary year, or see you, some of you, later this evening at Mozart Center. It's been a wonderful time being with you this morning. I thank you very much for your time. Remain blessed, my fellow Rotarians. God bless you all. But before I leave, permit me, Rotarian only for just 1 minute, to allow Rotarian Dr. Oloyede to speak to us for 1 minute. There is this program coming up just next week. I mean, I think upper week, where we want to do sensitization, screening and sensitization on prostate cancer. It affects everybody, both genders, the ladies and of course the guys. To please listen to him and be part of this program. Thank you very much. For just 1 minute, you can unmute yourself, please.
Yeah, thank you so much, my governor and the coordinator of this session, for giving me just 1 minute to inform those who are not yet aware, and to also remind those who are probably aware before now, that our district, in partnership with District 9112, is organizing a a prostate cancer awareness and screening program coming up on the 10th of December, 2025 at the district center. Let me also remind us that over the years, we have always been discussing women affairs, men's health, and children. But for once, the two districts have had to come together to massively address prostate cancer being the greatest killer of men all over the world. And a lot of men will die because of this, because most times because they don't even know. And let's presentation therefore is a challenge. On the 10th of December, we expect all districts, to all members of Rotary, male members, to please join us at district center. And in addition to that, we'll be glad to have your support of each club, donating 23,000 naira only per club to support this project. Screening will be free for the first 100 attendees of that program. I think that is all for now. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you very much, Rotarian Dr. Femi Oloyede. Thanks for that, and I'm sure our fellow Rotarians will make use of that opportunity. Okay, before we wrap up, on a great way, I all the public image production crew. Elizabeth, thank you so much. The Rotary Global Radio, Rotarian John Odibo, Rotarian and the whole public image committee for District 9111. Thank you so much. And to the whole production team of DG Interactive Session. Thank you. Well, this is where we wrap it up on the November edition of the DG Interactive Session.
We also have the district governor-elect in the house, please. Thank you very much, our DG Kolabakari, for joining us. Thank you very much for being part of this program. And of course, Rotarian Pravin, the president of the Rotary Club of Lagos Palm Grove. Thank you very much. And as zonal coordinator from Zone 1, you are also very recognized. Thank you very much. Sorry for that break in transmission for that cut off.
Okay, my DG for that recognition. Okay, well, this is where we wrap up on the November edition of the DG session. And this is bye for me, your as a Lady MC. I look forward to seeing all of you at the Rotary District 9111 dinner and dance evening, and seeing the session. This is where bye.
Bye. Thank you very much. See you later.
Bye-bye, Oyi. Thank you very much for beautiful answer. My DG.
My pleasure. Thank you so much.